Hey guys, Eddie the Magic Monk here. Recently we did a few lessons on PHP and MySQL, and you were able to connect to a MySQL database through PHP and select some data out of the database. And what we've done with the data is we have printed them out one line at a time. However, we have not gotten into how to format the data. So you can see here, it's a bit hard to tell, what this data is made up of. So what we want to teach you guys now is how to show this information in a table. And before we do that, you guys should know how to do a normal HTML table. Otherwise, it will be a bit hard. So let's start a new page. Okay, let's just start a new, actually let's just go into our folder and copy this file, paste it again, and I'm gonna call this table tests.php. Okay, so it's a different file, and what I'm gonna do is call this table example, and I want to just get rid of all the PHP code for now, because we're gonna copy and paste that in later. I just want to teach you guys how to make a normal table. So a table always starts off with table and /table. Okay, and you might change the border of it through CSS or through just normal HTML. I think we'll just do it through HTML for now, just because it's easier. You can change the CSS styling later for it. And so a table usually starts off with a row, and that's signified by the tag tr and /tr. So that means the first row, okay, between tr and /tr. Now in between that, in each row, you're obviously going to have columns. So td and /td means the first column. Okay, so let's say in the first column I'm going to put in name. Okay, and after the first column in the same row, I'm going to have another column, and I'm going to put in age. Okay, so if you save that, okay, so I basically have table tr td /td. So that's the end of the first column in the first row, end of the second column in the first row, end of the first row, and this table right now only has one row. Okay, so yeah, if we make it a little bit easier to see, right, like that, so it's a bit easier to see. So now if I save it, put it on the website, and just have a look. Oh, what happened? Table test.php file not found. Okay, just let me have a look. So yeah, somehow it didn't go through before, but here's the result. We have one single table with with one row and two columns. So let's say I want to have a third column, then you can just copy and paste that, and instead of age, I'm going to put in gender. Okay, so now if I refresh that, put it on the website, refresh that, I have 3 columns in one row. So I'm going to copy and paste that, and then I'm going to have Edward 18, oh I wish, 33 male. Okay, so save, upload, and refresh. Okay, so you can see it's sort of in a table because that's my second row, and if I have a third row, I might have Emma 18 female, something like that. Upload it, refresh, and yeah, it's pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the code for the PHP again, PHP MySQL code, and copy that in, to this file. So I'm going to get rid of all this table stuff. Okay, and I'll just paste that here. And if I upload that and refresh, so it's not in a table again. So now what I'm going to do is put this in a table. Okay, I'm going to put this in a table. Now, so let's just do it here. So before the while loop, I'm going to stop the PHP section just after the results, just after I obtain my results. So I haven't printed it yet, so let's stop the PHP here. And in between the PHP code, okay, so let's start the PHP again after that. So in between the PHP code, we can actually insert some HTML, and then the PHP code will execute after the HTML has been printed. So you're not going to disconnect the PHP code, right? Whatever variables you've declared in the above section will also work in the second section. So in between, I'm going to put in a bit of HTML code, and that's the table tr part. Table tr, actually probably just table really, and then at the end of that, I'm gonna get rid of the table tag. So table / table, and in between that is where I print out my data. So it's got here, if the number of results is bigger than 0, if there are more rows remaining, I print out, okay, so here's the difference. I'm going to print out the tr tag to specify a new row, and then I'm going to print out the /tr tag to specify the end of the row, and then I'm going to print out all of these row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each column in that row is going to be printed. Now, before each of these tags, I'm going to put in td in quotation marks dot, and then in between each one, I'm going to put /td to signify that the end of that column, and then td again. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste that into the quotation marks in between, and then after the last one, I'm going to also join on to that string /td. Okay, and then after the whole PHP thing has been printed, I'll end the table. So that's already been done. Okay, so I don't need the BR tag anymore, because once you finish a row, it automatically wraps to the next line for the new row. So let's save that, upload it, and see what happens. Forgot a semicolon here. Rookie mistake. Let's try that again. Yes, so it's printed in the table. You can't see that because I don't have borders, but let's make it border equals 1. Save, upload, refresh. There it is. The information is now in a table. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, I'm gonna make it start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's upload it, refresh it. Yep, so student 1, name, last name, age, what's that, address. So before that, okay, you could just print out the headings. So I'm going to print out tr, td, what's this, id / td, and then so I have first name, last name, grade, and last one is address, and I will stop that row and let's save that, put it on there, and let's see what happens to the table. Yep, so it shows up with ID, this is their ID, first name, last name, grade, address, and so on. So yeah, feel free to use CSS to change the padding and border colors and all that stuff. I'll let you guys Google how to do that, but that's basically how you output information from a database in a table format. Okay, thanks for watching guys, see you next time.